I'm Sarah with Custom Pilates and Yoga, and today I'm going to teach you how to do the Pilates roll-up, but I'm not just going to teach you how to do a roll-up. I'm also going to show you some modifications and some props that you can use to help you make the most out of it, because honestly, this is a really tricky exercise. Okay, so I've got a fitness circle to show you, and I've got a flex band to show you, but before we use our props, let's take a look at the whole thing so that we understand what we're supposed to be doing. All right, so come lengthwise on your mat. Your legs are gonna come all the way together, inner thighs squeeze together, backs to the heels press down. You're nice and tall, belly button to the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, roll on down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach your arms above your head, bring them up, head nod. Exhale up. We're going for a nice smooth movement. Abdominal scoop toward the spine as you're working. And a big capital C. I'll do one more. Inhale, rolling back. Exhale. Inhale, the arms reach. And then stack it on up when you're done. Now, when you're doing your roll-ups, it's really important for you to pay attention, first off, to the belly. You want to make sure you don't pooch forward as you move. You don't want to puff out with exertion. Similarly, some people, when they look down, it looks like their abs kind of form like a mountain peak. You don't want that either. So you can use your hands to help correct that. See if you can reconnect with your abdominal muscles. See if you can do it correctly. But if you can't get away from that problem, you'll want to do a modification. Now, another area that you want to watch for is you want to pay attention to the fronts of your hips and around your tailbone. There's a major hip flexor called the psoas that runs from your low back on a diagonal through your body and connects really high up on the inside of your thigh. And it's what helps you pick your leg up. It's also part of what helps us rotate the pelvis up toward the femurs as we're rolling up. Now, when that muscle is overactive, which is often when the abs are not quite doing their job, then it's gonna feel really grippy in the front of your hips. It might feel tight. It might feel like the muscles kind of wadded up into balls. But for me, when that muscle is dysfunctional for me, I end up feeling this tugging on my tailbone. And now that muscle doesn't connect to the tailbone, so it's not from that. It's from one of its buddies called the piriformis. But if you feel that too, if you feel like a pulling on your tailbone, your abs aren't doing their job. Just pick a different version. Okay, so let's learn some different versions. Let's say you have no props at home, and so you want to be able to do roll-ups just like anybody. What can you do? My very favorite thing, you bring your legs together, you get yourself all set up, hollow out those abs. Inhale here, exhale, tilt the pelvis, and you're going to roll on down, and you're going to go just like you would, right? So we're doing our regular roll-up, hollow out the belly. Inhale, the arms reach, they come up, but arms come by your sides, tuck your chin, exhale, roll on up. And if, when you go to roll up, you press through your hands, press through your forearms, and if that only gets you to here, hey, no big deal. Roll on your side, use your hands. Bring yourself up. Because if you just practice doing a really, really awesome roll down, that is going to build strength in the muscles that you need to bring you back up. So even if you're just practicing your roll down, if you're doing it with 100% effort and mindfulness, it's going to help get you where you want to go. Okay, so one more of those. Inhale here, exhale, rolling down. Inhale, the arms reach, and the arms will come by your sides. Press through the hands, press through the elbows. I got elbows first, then hands, and come on up. And you can stack it up nice and tall when you're done. Now, another modification is to have your knees bent. And to do your roll up. You roll back up. For some people, that is, I guess, supposed to be easier. For me, it makes the exercise like almost impossible. So guess what? I'm not showing you that one, but we'll move on to our props. Flex bands are a really great way to do roll-ups. They can help you by making the roll-up easier, but then they can also add in a scapular stabilization challenge exercise. So let's go through it. Grab your flex band, place it around the balls of your feet. Now this one you can do with bent knees and it won't be too hard. Loop the shoulder blades onto the back. Inhale here. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, rolling on down. So I'm just nice and straight here like I would be. Inhale, head nod. Exhale, scoop out. And my arms kind of come like up in a V, right? To help me come on up. Now, if I wanted to make this a little different, I could also slide my legs out straight and I'll release some of the grip here. Inhale, exhale, rolling on down. Inhale, head nod, exhale. And so to move on to my scapular stabilizing one, I'm gonna really loosen up my grip. I'm gonna come about to the end here. Inhale, exhale, roll on down. And then I'm gonna reach my arms. Shoulders slide down away from the ears. Come up, head nod, exhale. Okay, so that last one is the more challenging version. Now, for the fitness circle, lots of times when people get stuck, I'll call it stuck on a roll-up because I've seen it lots of times. You roll on down, everything's good, you're feeling great, you reach your arms, yes, no problem, you come up, yes, here we go, and then you're here, and it's like this. Lots of times, all those folks need is something between their hands. Like you grab a pole, you grab a fitness circle, if you have yoga blocks, maybe a yoga block, get something, press your hands into it, and it should help you come up. So here's what it looks like with the fitness circle. Inhale, exhale, rolling down. Inhale, reach the arms, come on up. And roll it on up. So those are the modifications for roll-up, and that's how you do roll-up. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for more information on roll-up and other Pilates exercises, please visit www.customppilatesandyoga.com. Thank you.